Okay, get ready, guys, because this is bad. This is really, really bad. Okay. We're going to go through this entire thing. So this was released yesterday at 7:38 p.m. I'm not familiar with this guy, Christopher F. Rofo, but this is crazy. What you're about to hear is not a meme. What you're about to hear is not from the Babylon Bee. This is not from Clickhole. This is not a troll. This is apparently legit, and it's insane. Scoop. The Walt Disney Corporation claims that America was founded on systemic racism, encourages employees to complete a white privilege checklist, and separates minorities into racially segregated affinity groups. I've obtained internal documents that will shock you. According to a trove of whistleblower materials, Disney has launched a diversity and inclusion program called Reimagine Tomorrow, which includes training on systemic racism, white privilege, white fragility, white saviors, microaggressions, and anti-racism. and here's some of the images right here. What can I do about racism? An anti-racism discussion guide. Unbelievable. Disney claims that America has a long history of systemic racism and transphobia, and tells employees they must take ownership of educating yourself about structural anti-Black racism and not rely on your Black colleagues to educate you, which is emotionally taxing. It's emotionally taxing, everyone. Look at this right here. And they bring up murders of all of these, these Black people that have died at the hands of police. They don't bring Tony Timpa into it. They don't bring the long list, a mile long of white people. They don't bring David Dorn into it. The Black police officer that was killed in the BLM riot. They don't bring any of that into it. Why? Because race is only important when you can build a narrative around it. Unbelievable. Deepening your insight and knowledge is a critical first step to understanding the magnitude and complexity of the current state and building empathy to authentically connect with your Black colleagues. Take ownership of educating yourself about structural anti-Black racism in the current and historical context. Opt for sources from Black authors, journalists, and organizations. Do not rely on your Black colleagues to educate you. This is emotionally taxing. Unbelievable. White employees are told to work through feelings of guilt, shame, and defensiveness to understand what is beneath them and what needs to be healed. They must listen with empathy. Do not question or debate Black colleagues' lived experience. Do not question, ladies and gentlemen. Do not question. Disney tells employees they should reject equality or equal treatment and instead strive for equity or the equality of outcome. They must reflect on America's racist infrastructure and think carefully about whether or not their wealth is derived from racism. I love the meme that they use. It's a meme. It's a meme. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Disney sponsored the creation of a 21-day racial equity and social justice challenge and recommended it to employees. The challenge begins with a lesson on systemic racism and tells participants they have all been raised in a society that elevates white culture over others. It's not a meme. It's real. The meme has become reality. Next, participants are asked to complete a white privilege checklist. I am white. I am heterosexual. I am a man. I still identify as the gender I was born in. I have never been raped. I don't rely on public transportation, and I have never been called a terrorist. Finally, participants are told they must pivot from white dominant culture to something different. The document claims that competition, individualism, timelessness, and comprehensiveness are white dominant values that perpetuate white supremacy culture. We are in a world where individualism is now perpetuating white supremacy culture. Disney recommends that employees read a how-to guide called 75 Things White People Can Do for Racial Justice. The article tells readers to defund police. They want to defund police, ladies and gentlemen. Participate in reparations, decolonize your bookshelf, and find join a local white space. Finally, Disney has launched racially segregated affinity groups for minority employees with the goal of achieving culturally authentic insights. The Latino group was named Hola. The Asian group was named Compass, and the Black group named Wakanda. Not a meme. Again, this is not meme review, okay? This is not meme review. This is real. I know I have to keep qualifying that, but that's just where it is. And he has the full story right there. Absolutely insane. Insane. But is anybody surprised? Is anybody that's paying attention surprised? Is anybody? Again, we've been talking about this for years. I wasn't just saying it because I didn't like The Last Jedi. I was saying it because I was noticing what was going on. I was seeing the pieces falling apart around me. I noticed it earlier than that, but I wasn't willing to really call it out. I wasn't red-pilled enough from the movie standpoint to really realize what was going on. I noticed a lot of the identity politics before The Last Jedi came out. I noticed all of it. I saw it with the Ghostbusters 2016. I saw it with, a lot of different movies and properties and how they were defending it. But it wasn't until The Last Jedi came out, and then the reaction, and then Disney's reaction to the fan reaction, and then it just kind of opened the floodgates for me. And at that point, it became clear. It became clear how Disney and Lucasfilm, who previously had a relationship with me until I started to criticize their movies, and then they suddenly wanted nothing to do with me. Went on a personal tour of Lucasfilm before The Last Jedi came out. And then suddenly, when I started criticizing them, completely unfriended me on Facebook, unfollowed me on Twitter, and has never spoken with me since. Why? Because I dared to criticize the mouse. I will continue to criticize the mouse if I feel like it, because that's what I need, because I see it and I'm not going to back down from it. But this just confirms everything we've been saying for all of these years. We've been saying this. This isn't something we were just making up. And now you're seeing all of these programs that are built to brainwash, that are meant to sit there and condition people to believe a certain thing. Even if they don't believe it at first, it's meant to condition them. And of course, you're shamed if you go against it. You're called all of these names if you go against it. And you have these lazy SJWs on Twitter. And just to be clear, the majority of people that try to help push this stuff are lazy fucks that don't want to ever do anything in life. They just want to sit around on Twitter and complain and be professional victims. And they want corporations and they want the government to do everything for them because they're lazy as hell. They don't have any initiative. They don't have any initiative to get up and do something themselves. They just want to complain all day long. They don't want to create anything. They don't have any ambition in life. They just want to be handed things. That's all they want. And trust me, there's a big market out there for that type of mindset, to just be a lazy fuck and not do anything. There's a big market out there for it. A big market. And it's true. It's true. That's what this is driven by. Lazy people that don't want to do anything. They just want to play the victim. They just want to play the victim, and they want to be told what to think. Essentially, we're looking at WALL-E. You know, the movie WALL-E? You know what happens in that movie where everybody's just fat and they're in the little chairs and they're just riding around watching the same exact thing, being fed the same messaging? And when they need something, what do? They get in, they order it, just like Amazon. That's what's going on. It's insane. It's insane. Unreal. These people are deranged. Swig of water for the working man.